Hi everyone, my name is Dana. I am
Psychology student.
first. What is psychology? Psychology is the study of how people think, feel, and behave. It looks at the minds of people to understand why they want to do. Let's discuss about psychology. Being a psychology student is now definitely fit for us because it helps people or a person to understand and control their emotions by doing some talk therapy or some assessment that will help that person to build more strength or gain self-belief to face the reality. Psychologists do work in forensic fields and they do provide counseling and therapy for people in distress. But there are hundreds of thousands of psychologists in the world. And most of them work in other places doing work that you are probably not aware of. A psychologist is a professional who studies mental health processes and behavior. They use scientific methods like observation, formulating specific questions to determine what's wrong with the client's exploration of the behavior, especially building communication with the client or the person who likely suffering depression, stress, and etc.
Today I will be discussing about the average salary of psychologists in the Philippines across sector. In this discussion, we will have five sectors. First, clinical psychology. Second, forensic psychology. Third, educational psychology. Fourth, counseling psychology. Fifth, occupational psychology. The first sector is clinical psychology. Clinical psychology assess and treat clients with range of mental or physical health issue, condition, and disorder. The types of condition and disorder that they assess and treat is person with anxiety, depression, or mental illness. The average salary of clinical psychologists based on Google is 67,000 per month in the Philippines. The second sector is forensic psychologists. Forensic psychologists will mainly relate to assessment and treatment of criminal behavior. They work with prisoner and offender, but with other professionals involved in judicial and penal as well as with victim of crime. The average salary of forensic psychology with 1 to 3 years of experience is 239,000, while with 8 years of experience, they earn 380,000. The third sector is educational psychologists. Educational psychologists support children with learning, social, or communication difficulties and help schools to meet the needs of young people who are finding it difficult to manage their emotions. The average salary of psychologists, educational psychologists with 1 to 3 year experience earn 498,000, while with 8 years of experience they earn 864,000. The fourth sector is counseling psychologists. Counseling psychologists work to help clients with range of difficult life issues and mental health conditions. Clients can include children, adults, families, couple, and group. Life issues that people struggle to deal with may include domestic violence, relationship difficulties, sexual abuse, or trauma. The average salary of counseling psychologists in the Philippines typically earn around 105,000. The fifth sector is occupational psychologists. Occupational psychologists use their understanding of how people behave at work to improve productivity, job satisfaction, and effectively within an organization. The average salary for occupational psychologists is 2,436,000.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessamay Barbaras, and I am here to discuss about the duties and the responsibility of a psychologist. We have different kinds of psychology. The first one is the school psychology to support students about their mental health, conducting assessments, and encourage students about their academic success. The second one is the clinical psychology. They help the client define goals plan action to achieve personal, social, educational, and vocational development, and also to identify and diagnose psychological, emotional, or behavioral issue or disorder. The third one is the counseling psychology. Scheduling patient and consultation, assessing patients, and identifying their problems, engaging discussion with patients and making them feel comfortable. Being patient and building a relationship based on trust. The fourth one is the industrial organizational psychologists. They help and train and motivate workforce, assess job performance of individuals and their teams, improve the quality of life for employers and employees. Social psychologists work to study an individual's behavior, including actions, thoughts, and choices, and how they are influenced by the larger society. The last one is the neuropsychologist. Is the expert in how brain injuries and conditions affect your behavior, mood, and thinking skills. They perform psychological evaluation to assess on how your brain and mind are working and suggest treatment plans. Here are some of responsibility of a neuropsychologist. Researching experiment to answer the question about the brain structure and function. Conducting experiment on brain functionality.
PRC, or the Professional Regulations Commission, oversees the licensing and regulation of various professionals in the Philippines, including psychology, for psychology research students and professionals often engage in activities such as conducting studies, gathering data, analyzing results, and publishing findings, and engaging in ethical research practices, and adhering to guidelines set by the PRC and relevant, and the Psychology Association is crucial.
Declaration of Principles. Principle 1. Respect for the dignity of persons and peoples. Lahat tayo may different values, beliefs, and culture. Dapat igalang natin yun. Principle 2. Competent caring for the well-being of persons and peoples. Always think about their safety and make sure na ma-receive nila yung tamang treatment para mag-cope up nila yung mga problema nila or sakit. Principle 3, integrity. Dito po mapasok yung pagiging honest natin, pag-maximize na impartiality and minimizing biases. Pag-act according to code of ethics. We should act fairly to anybody and avoid judging someone without knowing the other side and not exploiting persons or people for personal, professional, or financial gain. Mas pinapairal ang pagiging tapat sa serbisyo at kabutihan ng lahat. Principle 4, professional and scientific responsibilities to society. It is our responsibility to increase scientific and professional knowledge in ways that allow the promotion of the well-being of the society and its members. Solving ethical issues, ang sinasabi dito is yung sa unfair discrimination against complaints and respondents. We do not discriminate against complainants and respondents of ethical complaints. We take further actions to report violation of the Code of Ethics to appropriate institutional authorities. Competencies, dito pumapasok yung boundaries of competence in providing services in emergencies. Dito sabi, we can only provide services that is or are under our expertise. Pwede naman tayo mag-refer ng iba pag di natin covered o sakop yung problema. Lalo na pag buhay ng tao ang nakasalalay dito. Human relations. Dito pumapaloob yung unfair discrimination. Wala tayong dapat piliing tulungan, mapamatanda, transgender, katoliko, pulubi, high school level o anuman kasi lahat ay may karapatang makatanggap ng equal treatment. Kaya make sure to ask for consent sa lahat ng gagawin natin. Sexual harassment and other kind of harassment. Kahit sino man ang tanungin, ang ganitong gawain ay masama at di kaaya-aya. Ito ay nakasulat hindi lang sa Biblia, kundi pati sa batas pantao. Always remember na bawat kilos natin ay maaaring makaapekto sa mga tao sa paligid natin. Multiple relationships, hindi tayo pagkakatiwalaan ng iba kung sa ganitong sitwasyon pa lang ay mai-involve na tayo. We have to show our loyalty not only to our partners but also to our client for us to gain their trust genuinely. Cooperation with other professional. Sa isang field, hindi mo maaaring makover lahat. Kaya nga may psychology, psychiatrist, consultant kasi iba-iba ang services na pino-provide nila. For confidentiality, it is our duty to protect our clients' data kasi pinagkatiwalaan nila tayo. Dapat yung mga data or findings sa pagitan lang ng specialist, clients, or legal guardians at maging mindful tayo sa pagkuha ng mga recordings.
Conclusion. Psychologists in various fields contribute significantly to society. Clinical, counseling, and school psychologists, mental health disorder, particularly students. Legal psychologists apply their expertise in legal system, while industrial organizational psychologists enhance performance and quality of life. Neuropsychologists focus on diagnosing and managing brain-related and social psychology study individual behavior and its societal impact. Together, these professional performance promote health and welfare of individuals and communities.